This is the final location.
Lots of reactivity from the casino. More than anything we've seen so far.
So the big boss must be in there, huh?
We can't say for sure. The seed seeker can only tell us how much seed and how far away it is. Also, how pure it is, and...
What good'll that do us, you stupid kid? I'm gonna get you sooner or later. You can count on it.
Juji!
I have had enough of this. I'm going.
Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Gungrave Overdose! So we're moving on to the third and final location for this stage, and that is the casino. And for some reason, this guy has decided to be smart to put machine guns in his slot machines. I wish I was that creative, but yeah, as is the aesthetic of this game and this series, the complete and utter ridiculousness. So this actually is something that feels right thematically with the first game, actually, kind of the look that was lost in the transition to the sequel, which is one of the things I will fault it on. The first game had a very vibrant and bright art style in a lot of locations and in the backgrounds, especially with some of the pre-rendered stuff, and that kind of fell apart in this game for a more realistic look, but it's not too significant, but I do notice it. Anyway, so we went to that grocery store, we went to the docks, and then we have to come here finally. So we're tracing all the seed and hunting them down wherever they hide. And we fought a mini boss at each of those two locations. Now we're going to fight the real boss here. I'm trying to be very, very careful and not get shot up by these slot machines too bad, because they're pretty powerful. And of course, they do kind of shoot at an angle, so they kind of shoot inwardly towards us, meaning that either side can potentially hit us. I think they even change directions to hit us no matter where we're standing. But yeah, so they can hit us even though they're not facing directly at us. So we kind of have to keep our distance there and focus on one side at a time. Let our shields heal up a little bit here before we move on. The aggravating part about this room too is waiting for the enemies to stop coming out of each side of the room. After you've actually defeated all the enemies, you can actually move on, but it's waiting for them all to spawn and waiting for them all to come through the door is kind of the aggravating part here. Alright, we got them all. Now, I think there's still... Nope, I guess we're good. Okay. Sometimes I forget one of the like poker tables there has a gun in it as well, and I accidentally leave one of those behind one of the rows of slot machines, but we did pretty good there. My last test run, I was in that room for quite some time, so I'm glad that I managed to get through there pretty quickly. Oh, great. Here's another one. So, actually, this is more what I was talking about. Maybe I was thinking about this room instead, because this one has the slot machines in a circle, sort of, so they're a little bit more difficult to handle in that regard. These have grenade launchers over here. Maybe it was just that enemy back there. So, like I said, the tables, we've got to destroy those as well, because they have weapons in them, and then the slot machines as well. And if we can destroy the first row, the ones behind them are defenseless against us, of course. I think they can turn around, potentially, but they usually won't recognize us quickly enough. See, that one tried to turn around, but we can hit them from behind here, and they will have jack they can do about it. I was going to make a gambling pun there, but I lost it. I'm sure I can make several gambling puns in this level, but I won't try. I'm not a big gambler, obviously. Yeah, it looks like I had to stop there for a second, dodge the rocket coming out of that turret there from the table. But the charge shots will instantly destroy a slot machine, so if you have them all charged up and you get your combo off, you can do quite a bit of damage that way. The problem with that, though, is just the fact that you'll be standing still, and I've lost a lot of health standing there taking bullets from the slot machines before, so not really a good idea. Yeah, that table has the grenade launcher attached to it. You can see it, those you can't really block or reflect with your coffin, and they actually move at a realistic speed, which is too quick to block compared to the rockets, which have a slow sort of glide towards you that you can easily block. But it's still a functioning game mechanic. Man, I might have to make a bit of an edit there. Yeah, like I said, the door will not open until you've destroyed all the tables and slot machines, so the enemies will just keep coming in the meantime. Right here, I'm going to use my demolition shot, the AoE attack, to destroy all of these. That was a nice finish there. Jackpot, cool. And we get the coins flying everywhere too. It's such a great effect. Alright, it's time for a boss battle against the casino manager, who is a lot different than the hotel manager, thankfully. And he has a weird accent.
Just because your luck at the tables has been bad, there's no need to get violent.
We have something to ask you. It's about Seed.
Oh, really? What an odd question, little lady. I'd love to help, but I've never heard of a game called Seed. But I do.
You mean you never played Final Fantasy VIII?
Poking their noses into my client's business.
Did you hear that? He said it.
You're not getting out of here alive.
This should be easy.
Alright, so he's not terribly tough to take down. He has a lot of enemies around him as well. I'm going to try to use some different demolition shots here if I can. I'm going to try to... Actually, let me go ahead and use the Tier 2 forward-firing one, the one that is basically the ultimate boss destroyer. I just need to be able to get a lock on him because he's pretty fast, and he keeps dodging around this table here. A lot of this table is destructible, though, which makes for a very cool and frenetic fight. As soon as I can line up this shot, he is toast, though. I just need to be able to get past his other enemies here, which appear out of nowhere as far as I can tell, strangely. Alright, let me use something different really quick here. Let me use the Tier 2. This is the Tier 2 bullet time effect, which, as you can see, I'm just mailing him to death now. It's pretty effective. There we go. I finally get his health bar to appear. He's losing health fast. Let me go into burst mode here and just take out all these guys. The different tiers of the bullet time is just how slow time becomes when you use it. It doesn't really affect the duration of the bullet time at all, like I wish it would. He's got an AK there. Like that's going to do anything to us. Alright, so we beat the casino manager. That wasn't hard at all.
Well, you're here at last.
So, you're the big boss.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm just a middleman. I merely provide facilities for my customers to enjoy themselves.
Customers? You mean that junky scum? Tell us, where does this stuff come from?
I really can't say. You live in the underworld too. Surely you know that my life would be worthless if I talked.
I guess we have no use for you then. Time to die.
Wait! Go to Zhugang Castle in Chinatown. Talk to a man named Richard Wong.
Alright. That's all we needed to know?
Listen, you don't really think that you can get away with this?
Spare us your little speech. Now choose. The gun or the sword? Which will do.
Please, wait!
Bye-bye.
Wait! He's not putting up a fight.
Quiet! Don't give me orders.
We got the information we needed. We only kill when we have no other choice.
That is the second time you've tried to order me around. You got a death wish or something? Huh? Where'd he go? Ah!
An explosion?
Mr. Cabanet!
Are you all right, Juji?
Ouch! Smarts! My legs, they're burned! Understand now? Once you've got an enemy cornered, you don't stop until you've finished them. That's the way it works. Only survivors have the luxury of feeling guilty.
I'm sorry.
Another needless injury. You may think that the dead feel no pain, but you're wrong. It's just the opposite. No matter how much pain we feel, we can never look forward to the release of death. Hey, Grave, why are we taking orders from these kids? Don't give me that face. Must be nice, kid. You got yourself a pathetic little puppet that'll do whatever you say.
What? He's no puppet.
You're over the line. Mika's...
Say what you want. He's still Mika's puppet.
Hey, Juji.
It's the truth. You're just using Grave, and that's all there is to it. You sit there in that fancy truck of yours, never getting your hands dirty. Well, I have no intention of becoming part of your puppet collection. Just remember that.
Juji, hey, wait a minute. That guy's a real piece of work.
I find it funny how just because it's the little anime portraits there doesn't mean the cutscenes are still not effective. You kind of just use your imagination to figure it out from there. Lots of games do this. At least, it's kind of indicative of that era, though, the little anime portrait conversations.
Not a man I want to tangle with.
You know this guy? Care to fill the rest of us in?
He's the head of the Chinese syndicate known as the Gatao Gang. Jugan Castle is his headquarters.
I see.
I guess we don't have any choice. Let's go hear what the old geezer has to say.
Alright, so moving on to Chinatown.
You're much too wild and reckless. But your spirit is strong. Very strong indeed. I like that. My name is Richard Wong. The Gatao Gang welcomes you.
Not bad for an old man.
So, you're looking for seed, eh? Aren't you the one selling it? Ha! The casino owner is telling tales again. Actually, seed is unwelcome competition. Until recently, our products enjoyed a near monopoly across all demographics. Then seed began to push its way in. Incredibly strong and addictive, it completely displaced our offerings. But it's too strong, you see. It always ends up destroying the user. It comes from the Metaslika Peninsula. It's made by a new organization, the Corsione family. They've quickly risen to great power using forbidden technology.
Those must be the goons we've been fighting. The Corsione family. Basically the replacement for the Millennium organization from the first game and from the anime.
And now they are trying to reorder the entire underworld. It's about more than drug routes. Sooner or later, they will try to take our territory.
Talk like a businessman all you want. We're not doing your dirty work.
We have a certain common interest here. We both want to be rid of seed. We can supply you with valuable information. An equitable arrangement, is it not? You see, maintaining a balance is critical. There is no future in seed.
We're under attack by armed troops.
It appears they've found us already. Go, quickly. There is an associate of mine at Metaslika Imperial University. Contact him.
Ah, hell, here we go again. Yeah, after this, the Gatao Gang and Richard Wong are never seen again after this little exchange. But it was a nice scene.
We've got to get to the truck.
But we'll be shot full of lead if we just try and walk out of here.
So, you're gonna be the bait, huh? I hope you teach them a thing or two, Grave.
So we'll take Mika and Spike and run for the truck, right, Juji?
Just what I need. Babysitting duty.